I know I am late on this, a little late. I had like a really long nap, about 13 hours, which we could probably consider just a long sleep. But anyways, we have LR Fusion Zamasu finally here. Well, not here yet, but it's going to be coming. Essentially, LR Fusion Zamasu is finally confirmed to be coming to the JP version of Dokkan Battle for the part 2 of the Tanabata celebration. Now, obviously, this was just something that everyone expected, really. Is no surprise, but still seeing the art and seeing them right here, it's very nice. It's very cool to see just Fusion Zamasu here, and it's nice seeing that Dokkan is finally using V-Jump again to announce new units. We got that last month actually with the part 2 of the Resurrection F celebration, where we got LR Golden Frieza revealed. Now we're getting LR Zamasu revealed, which again, I'm down for it because they don't really like they don't like do that, right? They haven't done it for a while. Like before Golden Frieza, the last one was literally Garlic Jr. Yeah, it was Garlic Jr. was the last unit I believe revealed for V-Jump, and ever since then it's been quiet. So it's nice. It's nice that we're actually getting something from this V-Jump. So again, just want to bring up this list that Misaka made, but essentially we know that we basically knew that was gonna be him. Like if you take a look at all the previous like sections, you know, Gohan and Goten versus Broly, Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren, Goku and Gogeta versus Janemba. Obviously, Vegeta and Trunks such as the Father Son Galagun against Zamasu. We're gonna get a Zamasu, right? It's just obvious, but you know, I think there's maybe one or two people out there that are like, it could be something different, but nah. We got expected Fusion Zamasu here. So again, this is like the first actual like Chihuahua LR version of this Halo Zamasu we have. Does he have the Halo? So this guy has the Halo. I'm presuming these guys also have the Halo, cause he doesn't really lose the Halo until he I believe he doesn't really lose the Halo until like he fights Blue Cow and Goku, then he gets angry, and then that's where you're like they fuse with the Vegito and everything like that, right? And becomes like that gooey form, right? But again, that's something completely different. I believe, like, does this guy have his Halo, right? Yeah, see, okay, there it is. But yeah, he should have his Halo, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I think the Halo is really cool. Like Halo Destruction looks nice. Blaze of Judgment, right? You know, there's like tons of things that this guy can get new super attacks for, right? Again, the Blaze of Judgment is one thing that he can get a new super attack for. And Fusion Zamasu, as you can tell, is completely dead in the game. This is a transformation. This guy is just flat out bad. He already had his EZA. I mean, eventually this guy could possibly get an awakening, like, you know, a T-War. Could be interesting, I guess. Like, what does he even do? It's like the meme. What does he even do? I mean, he could be like DLD buffer? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're getting an LR now, so who cares, right? What would his link set be? Keep in mind that the Gooey Zamasu and this Fusion Zamasu do have the same name. Like, what would his link set be? I have Future Saga brought up here, but I guess we don't really need Future Saga brought up here, right? I'll just close it for now. So, what link would they get rid of? Ooh, these are all really good links I would like for him to have. I would say... Dismal Future, all the Goku blocks have. Do all the Goku blocks have... not Fuse Fighter. I mean, I guess they could technically get rid of Fuse Fighter if they really wanted to. Just because it doesn't really matter that he has Fused Fighter, right? Like, you know, and on top of that, we have the, like, Super Saiyan 4 LR Gogeta earlier that had that. All these guys, do they have Fear and Faith, all the Goku Blacks? Yeah, they do, right? The AJ01, the new AJ01. Yeah, I don't know what link they would get rid of for Legendary Power. See, Godly Power they have to keep, maybe Nightmare, I guess, right? It's an attack link. I see, yeah, not all Goku Blacks have, like, in LR Goku Black doesn't have Nightmare. And that's the one that they removed off him. So I guess Nightmare might be the most likely one to remove. Which I would prefer to keep the key links, right? Just to make sure. Because we don't know what kind of key mechanic this guy will actually have. So I'd rather make sure that we get all this key from his link set right there. And sacrifice a little bit of attack. Because I'm sure they're going to make him hit hard regardless as an LR, right? So... I hope. So I think things will be fine there. Now, in terms of what this, you know, unit could actually end up, you know, being like, we know that he is an actual like, you know, at least these Zamasus do have, well, you debuff like that, but this guy does actually debuff, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, superclass enemies. This guy does debuff as well. So realistically, we could see Zamasu debuffing, which could be interesting, right? Not really super good for Super Battle Road, but well, I mean, not Super Battle Road. It's great for Super Battle Road, actually. Not really that great for, you know, content such as the Red Zone, right? None of these Zamasu stack. I think that we could see, like, maybe the Zamasu stacking. I think that could be really interesting, because none of the Goku Black and Zamasu units we have right now really are stacking units, right? You know, none of the Zamasu stack. None of these Goku Blacks actually stack besides the Int one. He's the only stacking unit. None of these 2% Rose Goku Blacks stack, right? I think having a stacking, like, well, these guys technically stack, right? The Goku Black and Zamasu EZA, which this unit, finally now we're getting an LR partner with them. It's gonna be nasty, right? Again, I think they're gonna get rid of Nightmare, and this guy's gonna have godly power. I think that just makes more sense for Zamasu to have godly power. But they're gonna share a ton of attack with each other. It's gonna be a nasty rotation. So I would say, well, talking about you, I lost my train of thought. I was talking about Goku Black and Zamasu. Oh, they're so good. I lost my train of thought. I was hyper focused on them. Yeah, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, stacking, right? I think stacking could be interesting. I mean, this effect could be nice. We don't really need it necessarily unless it's like attack and defense. Then I'd be down for that. I mean, a lot of them lower defense, which doesn't matter, but they might do that. I mean, this Zamasu is a support type unit. Maybe we can see some side of supporting. I think that would make sense. Like, all the Goku Black and Zamasu like support because they're like kind of supporting each other. I guess Zamasu and Goku Black. But yeah, I think that would make a lot of sense right there. I mean, again, we don't have like an actual Halo Zamasu, which is a little different than this guy, so it's really hard to tell what he'll do. But we do maybe, of course, damage reduction could be a huge thing, right? A lot of these Zamasu units now just get damage reduction for the most part, right? Like, you know, this guy had reduction, this guy did. I guess this guy didn't. And this SR Zamasu never actually got damage reduction as well. But I think a new unit, a new Zamasu would get damage reduction. However, there is actually something else that we can consider. So this is something that they announced that they're going to change exactly on 7/20, which is when we expect the part 2 alert to drop. Again, we expect them to drop on the 20th. So we should see the details in about 3-ish days or so, 3-4 days, right? It looks like they're going to change the wording for characters that get chances to evade in separate sections. So I actually brought up this unit as an example right here, specifically the transformed state. So we see, you know, before they have this 150% attack and defense, medium chance to evade. Then they get another medium chance to evade right here, and then 58% attack when launching an additional super attack. They're changing the wording of this, not the effect, only the wording, right? So essentially, it's kind of weird. I probably should have kept it the same way unless they were going to change it the whole way. But essentially, it's going to be medium chance of evading attack and a 150% stats. So the first one is going to still say medium chance or high chance or something. But then, you know, the second time it's brought up in the same passive, instead of being, you know, the same medium chance, high chance, they're just going to say an additional 30% chance or, you know, additional 50% chance or something like that. Another example is Icarus Gohan. Is there a way I could bring up Icarus Gohan? Is he on Dragon Ball Seekers? Or Rapid Growth, maybe? I don't know. Like, Icarus Kid Gohan, is he on here? Please be on here. He's not. I guess I can go to hybrids, right? But Icarus Kid Gohan is going to be a similar thing. Because I'm going to bring him up because they're the two examples that they brought up about this. But essentially, related to Zamasu. This is coming out on the 20th, right? So we know that Zamasu is coming out on the 20th. So they don't really do these changes unless there's like, you know, they do to make them simpler, but they don't like focus on it unless there's going to be something with a new character coming out. And they're going to usually have that ability from what we've seen in the past. But yeah, like essentially, you know, rare chance of evading enemies attack right there. So in the future, there's going to be 50% chance right here. It's going to be 30% chance right here. I don't know if you heard that, but it was like a door opening and my nephew barged in. He wanted to give me like a candy bar. I was like, okay. Little nephew, right? Continuing on to the fact though, again, this is going to be, again, a 50% chance. It's going to say specifically 50%. It's going to say specifically 30% instead of medium and high. So It's for units that have multiple different, how do I say, it's for units that have multiple chances to evade in their passive. You know, another example is the LR gods, right? The LR gods have multiple different chances to evade in their passive, right? And if we see right here, you know, they get the 7% per, again, the 7% per key sphere obtained. This might stay as medium chance. I think they'll change it to 30%, because this is technically the first medium chance in there, right? Because again, they're gonna change it so that it's gonna be like, you know, medium chance then this percent, right? It's more confusing than just having it the same, but it's whatever, in my opinion. But Zamasu may very likely have that passive where he dodges or something, gets multiple chances to dodge. Maybe has like a high chance to evade just in general. Then it's a great chance in slot 1. I would prefer him to get damage reduction over evasion, especially for, like, you know, Broly red zone, but I guess we'll have to wait and see how they're gonna take that. I mean, evasion still, like, a great chance to evade still will be really strong for sure. So I'm excited, especially if they pair that with damage reduction. Could be very interesting. But let me know what you guys think. I'll probably be making a concept of this guy, and yeah, we'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.